put the curses on us? Was it the devil? It was God.
He attacks us.
Was it? No. Listen. Listen.
At the end of the story, God does put us in a place.
I'm glad you said it. God did that.
Us in a place.
God did that.
We need to be corrected.
Don't give credit to the devil. The Lord said, "I'm gonna do that." That's me. That's me. I did that. So look. Remember the question I asked you over there. What is your nationality according to the Bible, right? So, okay, so we're out here showing showing our people who we are according to the Bible. Remember, you asked the question, why are we targeted? We should not be targeted, right? Give me Deuteronomy Leviticus 26, verse 17. Watch what God said to the Israelites. What would happen to them if they broke the commandments? All right, read that. Leviticus 26:17. Watch this.
Leviticus chapter 26, verse 17. And I will set my face against you.
God said he's going to put his face against us. Does that mean he's going to fight our battles for us? No. He's going to put his face against us. Watch. But watch this. Listen, watch what God said he's going to do to us. Read.
Verse 17. And I will set my face against you, and ye shall be slain before your enemies. They that hate you will what?
Shall reign over you. Who put these people in a position to do that? Deuteronomy 28:48. Who put these people in a position, the people that hate us, to rule over us and to kill us? Who put them in that position?
It wasn't God.
Watch, we're going to show you that it was because of our disobedience. And this is what we're not taught in church. Watch.
That's where it's not a race.
No. Listen, because this was given, these words were only given to one group of people. Watch this. Verse 40, verse 48, 28, verse 48. Read.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
The Lord said you would have to serve your enemies. Right? Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Wait, who sent them against us?
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
God sent them against us. Why? Because we break his commandments. And it's not just every group of people. It's only talking about the Israelites according to the Bible. That's why your nationality is so important. That's why me asking you what you are according to the Bible, you said, I'm an African American. Africa is named after a white man named Leo Scipios Africanus. He was an Italian navigator. America is named after another Italian navigator, a white man named Amerigo Vespucci. You do not come from two white men, but they've taught you African American. Matter of fact, the term African American was coined in 1985. You are older than your nationality. That doesn't make any sense now, does it? They've been lying to you about who you are. And you too, my brother. You're not a so-called Mexican. You are from the tribe of Issachar, the nation of Israel, according to the Bible. You understand? Hey, get this brother a flyer right here. Get him a flyer. Get him a flyer. Hurry up for the light turn green. Hurry up for the light turn green. Get him a flyer. You are an Israelite. That's what we're showing you. You are not a black. Black is a color in a crayon box. That's not a national. You know, see what I'm saying? You can't fly back to black.
Right.
There's no language of black. A nationality has a culture. It has a land. It has laws. It has rules. So give me Deuteronomy 28:15. So because we broke God's commandments, God says, I'm going to do this to you. And there's a litany of things that he did to us. And it only happened to these people right here on this side. So if you believe in the Bible, and we start reading out of this Bible things that only pertain to these people here, what does that make us? It makes us the Israelites. Not black, not African American, not Negro, not any of those things, right?
Bring it out.
Okay, so read that. Give me Deuteronomy 28, and I want chapter 27, verse 1. Chapter 27, verse 1. Read that. We're going to read who this is writing to first. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 27, verse 1. And Moses with the elders of Israel.
With the elders, all the elders of Israel. Israel is not a place. It's a people. You understand that, right? Okay, go ahead.
And Moses, with the elders of Israel, commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments which I command you this day.
So who is Moses speaking to? Who's his audience? Is it all nations of the earth? Who is his audience?
The nation in general.
Huh?
It's the nation in general.
The nation in general. But who is it? Is it all nations of the earth or one nation?
All nations in general.
Okay,
when you do what God
watch this. No.
You do what God wants you to do, you're protected.
No. Listen. My man. We are reading God's word.
Right.
So we can't deviate. We can't go left a little bit. We can't go right a little bit. We have to go straight down the middle. You agree? So who is he talking to? Deuteronomy 1:1. Lord's will, you get it here. Let's see who he's talking to. Is he talking to the Perizzites, the Moabites, the Ishmaelites, the Canaanites, the Edomites, the Ishmaelites, the Ammonites, the Moabites, or is he talking to the Israelites? Let's see.
Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Unto all Moab.
All Israel.
All Ishmaelites.
All Israel.
Who's he talking to? Boom. That's the people he's talking to. So we can't include everybody. Okay? 27:1. Now go back to 27:1. We were already there. Back to 27:1. Read that.
Deuteronomy 27, verse 1. And Moses, with the elders of Israel, commanded the people.
What people? The Israelites. No, not to you, to God.
Bring it up.
Hey, listen. I know in church, hey sis, if you want to come up here and get pictures, that's fine. Come record. You may learn who you are according to the Bible.
Right.
Don't be sneaky about it. If y'all want to come and videotape, that's fine. It's legal. Y'all can do that, but don't be sneaky about it. So listen, so people think we dumb around here. But listen, bruh, I know inside churches they go off of feelings and emotions. We don't do that. God, no. It's not about your experience with God. It's about what God said. Because look, and who is he talking to? Read that part again.
Verse 1. And Moses with the elders of Israel.
Who is he talking to? Israel. So he's not everybody. We cannot say everybody, right? So let's go to chapter 28, verse 15. It's still the same audience. The audience has not changed. He's not now speaking to everybody, right? Okay, verse 28, verse 15, go.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
So God says it shall come to pass, meaning in future tense, this will happen. Is God a liar?
No.
Absolutely not. So when he says something's going to happen, it happens, right? All right, cool. Read on.
It's going to happen.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Remember, he says in chapter 27, verse 1, he says, I'm speaking all the commandments to Israel. So in the next chapter over, he says, if you don't keep my commandments, what's going to happen? Hey, y'all sisters, y'all know who you are according to the Bible? You're an Israelite. Hey, get in. Get them sisters to flyer right there. Get them sisters to flyer.
It will come to
Watch. God says what's going to happen if you break the commandments. Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If you don't keep the commandments, what's going to happen?
To observe, to do all his commandments.
No, just think about or talk about his commandments.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
Read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Remember, the audience hasn't changed. Still the same people, right? Okay, good. I'm glad you're following along. Go ahead.
That all these curses.
No, blessings, brother.
That all these curses.
No, God doesn't do that.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
God says, listen, you don't do what I say, I'm going to jack you up. You got kids? Okay. Now, I'm not saying you whoop your kids and anything, but they get a punishment if they don't listen correctly. Correct?
In some cases.
In some cases, there's punishments, right? It may be a timeout, maybe you grounded, or wherever else, right? Guess what? God grounded us to the West Coast, to the Western Hemisphere. He grounded us over here. Why? Because we broke his commandments. God says, if you don't keep my commandments, all these curses will come upon you. Who put the curses on us? Was it the devil? It was God.
He attacks us.
Was it? No, listen. Listen.
At the end of the story, God does put us in a place.
I'm glad you said it. God did that.
Us in a place
God did that.
We need to be corrected.
Don't give credit to the devil. The Lord said, I'm going to do that. That's me. That's me. I did that. God's telling you in his word right now, right? So let's keep reading. Verse 16. We're going to prove who we are now. We're going to prove that this list right here, according to the Bible, the so-called American blacks are from the tribe of Judah. The so-called West Indians are from the tribe of Benjamin. That's who you are. That's who you be. You're an Israelite. You're not African American. You're not black. Christian is not a nationality. That's a religion that was taught to us in slavery.
Right.
Christianity was taught to us in slavery. You understand? So everything that we know, we think we know about God is my experience, my feelings. No one talked like that in the Bible. Nobody. We learned that in slavery. Why was it so important for us to learn to be effeminized or to be emotional when it comes to the Bible in slavery? Why was that so important? To keep your black behind from revolting. It didn't benefit you.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.